Once upon a time, in the magical land of Sugar Topia, stood a grand castle made entirely of candy. This wondrous place was called El Castillo de Caramelo. The walls were built of luscious red strawberry licorice, the windows sparkled with sugar glass, and the turrets were made of swirling pink cotton candy that dyed the clouds with a sweet blush. Living in this candy wonderland were three delightful friends: Peppermint Patty, a clever young girl with a twinkle in her eye, who always wore a peppermint hat. She could solve puzzles faster than anyone else. Then there was Marshmallow Max, a jolly fellow made entirely of marshmallows. He loved to bounce around, making everyone laugh with his squishy tricks. Lastly, there was Honeycomb Hank, a wise old bear with a heart of gold and a belly made out of honeycomb, who always carried his trusty honey jar. One sunny morning, while the trio was planning their grand day of adventure, they heard of a problem in the castle. The Great Gumdrop Gong, which signaled the daily magical parade, had fallen from its place in the tower and rolled into the bubbling chocolate river. Without the gong, the parade might be cancelled, leaving the citizens of Sugar Topia heartbroken. "We must get it back," declared Peppermint Patty, determination sparkling in her eyes. "We can't let the townsfolk down." Together, they set off on their mission. As they approached the bubbling chocolate river, the air was filled with a sweet scent of cocoa. But there was a twist. The mouth of the river was guarded by the Licorice Lizard, a creature long feared for its sticky traps. "Fear not," said Honeycomb Hank in his gentle voice. "We must use our wit and teamwork." Peppermint Patty quickly devised a plan. She suggested using her peppermint hat to distract the Licorice Lizard. She waved her peppermint hat in front of the creature, making the lizard chase after the minty scent. Marshmallow Max then bounced across the river with surprising agility, dragging a licorice rope behind him to create a bridge for Patty and Hank. When they reached the other side, they found the Great Gumdrop Gong sunken in the gooey chocolate. With a bit of teamwork, they hoisted the gong using the licorice rope while Honeycomb Hank coated the rope with honey to keep it from melting in the chocolate. With successful teamwork, they finally rescued the gong. Back at the castle, they returned the Great Gumdrop Gong to its rightful place. As it rang out loud and clear, the citizens of Sugar Topia cheered. The citizens gathered for the most magical parade ever, showered with candy confetti and smiles. El Castillo de Caramelo had been saved by the fearless trio, and the Candy Land joyously thanked Peppermint Patty, Marshmallow Max, and Honeycomb Hank for their bravery and cleverness. From that day on, the three friends were known as the guardians of the sweet lands.